Shouting in my car has stalled outside. It's pure coincidence, I'm sure. Falling from my mouth, secondary doubts. I found myself here, can't seem to look you in the eye. And I hope you can see I'm more than this heap at your feet. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to preach? Control has slipped away from me again. How heavy are these words? They're heavier than air that rushes past your face as you drive away from me again. How heavy are these hands? They're heavier than blood that rushes to my head as you would walk away from me again. Forcing you to speak, snapping out my voice seems smaller now. It's only whispering my lines. Paper cuts and time, I insist you keep these letters here and read them over if you can. And I hope you can see I'm more than this heap at your feet. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to preach? Control has slipped away from me again. How heavy are these words? They're heavier than air that rushes past your face as you would drive away from me again. How heavy are my hands? They're heavier than blood that rushes to my head as I would walk away from here again. How heavy are these words? They're heavier than air that rushes to my face as you would turn away from me again. How heavy are these words? Heavier than time that rushes past your face as you would turn to walk away again.
I'm coming up only to show "Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here, have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here, dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.